Hello students, welcome you back to Excel8. I am your English faculty Ashima Shingo Chaudhary, and today we are going to discuss about tense of English grammar. So let's start. Before going to the terms and conditions of tense, its kinds, we should know the meaning of tense. What is the meaning of tense? So in Hindi we call it kal, means samay, means time. So directly we can say tense means time, but time of what? Time of doing the action, that is in English grammar we call it verb. Verb means any kind of action words are termed as verb. So when we are doing the work, or in which way we are doing the work, the time that is known by us, that is tense. Tense tells us the time about the action. In simple way may say. I think it is clear. Now we will see the kinds of tense. How many kinds of tense are there? There are mainly 3 kinds of tense. So first one is present tense, second one is past tense, and the third one is future tense. Now in Hindi we call it present tense means Vartaman Kal, past tense means Bhoot Kal, that is happened earlier, that is finished. The action that is finished is past tense. We ate rice yesterday. हमने कल खाना खाया था. So that is finished. That is past tense. Now what happens is present tense, and what is future tense? That is going to be happened. Now it is not happened. It is going to be happened, or we may say it will happen. So that is future tense. Now we came to know about the kinds of tense, or we may say parts of tense. Now we will see the present tense. We will know about present tense. How many kinds of present tense are there? What is present tense? How to form a sentence if it is of present tense. Here about present tense. So present tense is of 4 kinds. First one is simple present tense, present continuous tense, third one is present perfect tense, and the fourth one is present perfect continuous tense. Now come to know what is simple present tense. Simple present tense, we may know it by another name, that is present indefinite tense. So what is the meaning of simple present tense? Simple present tense means the action that happens simply. Okay, so in 3 cases a sentence will be of simple present tense. So what are the conditions we will learn now? In simple present tense 3 conditions. So first condition is habitual truth. Now you may say, what is habitual truth? Habitual word comes from the word habit, means that is our habit. We do some actions only due to our habit, that we are habituated. Okay, for example, we take bath every day. So this is our habit. Without taking bath, we cannot stay. I go to temple every Tuesday. हर मंगलवार को मैं जाती हूँ मंदिर. So this is my habit. Without going temple also I may stay, but I need to go as it is my habit. So the action that we do only because of our habit, that types of sentences are termed as habitual action. And the second condition is universal truth. Universal means of everywhere. Okay, so truth means that is the fact. Okay, so universal truth means the fact that is everywhere it is same. Or in the past also it was how it was, in the present also it is same, and in the future, in the near future also it will be same. It is not going to be changed. I think it is clear. So, for example, I may give you a very common example is there, that is the sun rises in the east. सूरज पूरब में उगते हैं. So, you may say the sun sets in the west. So, both the sentences are an example of simple present tense because it is universal truth. In the past also, the sun used to rise in the east. Nowadays also we see that sun rises in the east, and in our future also the sun will be rising in the east. So this is universal truth. Okay, and the third condition is declarative sentence. We may say assertive sentence. So what is declarative sentence? All of you have learned kinds of sentence in class 3 and 4, I know that. Then also I am repeating what is declarative sentence. Declarative sentence means in general what we declare. What we declare means I am a woman, he is a boy, they are kids, students go to school. Students go to school. So this type of sentence we just declare. So these type of sentences are termed as declarative sentence, or we may say assertive sentence. So in case of three condition, first one is habitual truth, second one is universal truth, and the third one is declarative sentence. A sentence will be of simple present tense. Now, the sentence formation of simple present tense. How to form a sentence of simple present? So here you can see I have written subject plus verb, main verb plus object. So subject, all of you know, for becoming a subject, a word should have the quality of being a noun or a pronoun. Means a word, if it is a noun or pronoun, then only we can declare it as subject or object. Verb. What is the meaning of verb? Just few seconds earlier I have told you, all action words are termed as verb. Like having breakfast, doing work, working, seeing, watching, swimming, all words are verb. Okay. So verb, and for doing telling about verb, how we will use the verb in simple present tense, we must know about the forms of verb. How many forms of verb are there? So there are three forms of verb: present, past and past participle. I think all of you know. These three are the main important part, means forms of main verb. For example, we may give you go. This is present form. This is the base form of a word. So this is present form. What will be the past form of go? It will be went. Okay? Went means that is happened. And the third one is past participle, means gone. It is the third form of verb. First form, second form, and the third form of the verb. So you should know about before using the verb in tenses. So these are the three forms of verb. Please keep it in mind, as this is very important while we are writing sentence. So I am on simple present tense. The sentence formation, as I told you, subject plus main verb plus object. But how the main verb will be used, means which form we will use in simple present tense. We will use present form, the first form of the verb. So go, but if the one condition is that if the subject is third person singular number. So many of you may not know about the persons, so I want to tell about persons. There are three persons: first person, second person and third person. First person I, we, second person you, and the remaining are third person: he, she, they, Meera, Geeta, any kind of name. So these are third person. So in simple present tense, if the subject is third person singular number means only one. For example, if I say he, So here I have not written I have not written you, I have written he. So he is the third person and he means only one person. Wo means only one person, so singular number. So if the subject is third person singular number, then the main verb, with main verb we will use es or s. Okay, suppose if we use go, so we will use goes. He goes to school. It will not be go, it will be goes. If I would use they, so we would use go, as they is plural number. I think it is clear. We are progressing with present continuous tense. So what is present continuous tense? Continuous means that is continuing, जो अभी चल रहा है. So the action that is being continued or the action that is continuing, जो काम अभी चल रहा है या अभी करा जा रहा है, किया जा रहा है, that is present continuous tense. So what will be the sentence formation of present continuous tense? Same subject plus helping verb. Now you may ask, what is helping verb? The verb that helps the main verb to identify the time of action, means in which situation the action has happened or the action is being done. Okay, so how many helping verbs are there? Mainly there are 20 helping verbs. Though I am not writing all the helping verbs, but I am telling you there are 20 helping verbs. Am, is, are, was, were, have, has, had, shall, will, should, would, can, could, may, might, must, ought, need, dare. These are 20 helping verbs. Okay. So when we are framing a sentence of present continuous tense, we should use helping verb. But what helping verb? I am telling you, subject plus helping verb plus main verb obviously should be there, but main verb will be of which form? Means we should use ing with the main verb. Main verb will be of present form, but with that form we should use ing. We should add ing. For example, if it is go, so we should write going, come, coming, visit, visiting. Ing we should use. And at the last, object should be there. To complete a sentence, we should add an object. Now, I was telling about helping verb. So, what helping verbs will be used in present continuous tense? Only 3 helping verbs we may use in present continuous tense. Those are am, is and are. Okay, am, is and are. But with whom? With what type of subject we will use which helping verb? So with first person means I, not we. I, you. With I we will use am. With I, only with I we will use am. With we, because we means plural form. We is a word that is in plural form, so we will use are. Am, is, are. What are the helping verbs that we are going to use in present continuous tense? These 3 are used in present continuous tense. Am is used with I only. Okay. Is used with third person singular number, like he, she, it. With them we will use is. And are will be used with you, second person, and third person plural number, like they. Okay, so we came to know which helping verb we should use in present continuous tense. For example, I may give the same example. He is going to school. I told you with he we should use is. So he is going to school. To school is an object. I think this much it is clear. Now I am going to describe about present perfect tense. So what is present perfect tense? Present perfect tense means the action that has just happened. अभी अभी खत्म हुआ है. We can see the result of finishing the action. Like I may give you an example. Suppose it was raining for from last Sunday it is raining, but a few moments before rain has stopped. If rain has stopped, we can see the result. What type of result we can see? We can see it is muddy, all the sides are wet, okay, so some raindrops may be there, so we can see the result. That type of actions will be simple present perfect tense. I think it is clear. Present perfect tense means the action that has just happened and we can see its result. Okay, suppose you have finished your lunch just now, just 5 minutes before. So if someone give you some food right this moment, will you be able to eat? I think obviously it will not, because my stomach will be full. So how may I have more food? It is not possible for me. So the action that has finished just now and we can see its effect is present perfect tense. Now come to the sentence formation of present perfect tense. Subject plus helping verb plus main verb plus object. But what helping verb will be used? In present perfect tense we use have or has, only these two. Okay, have or has, only these two we may use. But with whom? Have or with whom? Has. Suppose I, first person, second person, third person, plural number. If the subject is first person, second person and third person plural number, then we will use have. For example, I have, you have, they have, but with he, has, as it is third person singular number. And the main verb will be of past participle form, means someone say ed form. For example, ed form, why it is written? For example, in some words we may use ed. Okay, like start, started, started. Okay, so the main verb will be of past participle form. Remember this, in any kind of perfect tenses the main verb will be of past participle form. So what is the sentence? He has gone to school. He has gone to school. वो स्कूल गया है, means he has not come yet. He has gone to school. He is there in the school. Now also he has not come. Means action is finished, but we can see the effect. Now come to present perfect continuous tense. So present perfect continuous tense means the action that has started earlier and now also it is continuing. This earlier means it may be 1 hour before, 1 year before, or 1 decade before. Okay, so it is not mandatory that 1 year before if any action has been started and it is continuing, so it will be termed as present perfect. It may start 1 year before also, 1 decade before also, but the main thing is the action should be continuing till now. For example, I may say you, the last example I have told you, as last Sunday the rain has started, now also it is continuing. In that case it will be present perfect continuous tense. The work is not finished yet. It has, though it has started many days before, many years before, many months before, till now it is not ended. Okay, so it is not ended means it is continuing. So what is the sentence formation of present perfect continuous tense? Subject plus helping verb plus main verb plus object. Now see about helping verb. What helping verb we should use? have or has, these two will be there, but one more thing will be added, that is been. So have, been, has, been, any one we may use, and the main verb will be of ing form, means with main verb we should use ing as we have used in continuous tense. As it is continuous, so with main verb we will use ing. So one example I may give you. The rain has been, it has been raining for 5 days. The building is being constructed for 2 years. 2 साल से बिल्डिंग बनाया जा रहा है. Okay, the building has been constructing for 3 years. So the building is third person singular number, so has been. I, we, as I told you, I, if it is I, we, you, they, so have, with third person singular number has. So the building is third person and singular number, so has been. Okay, so we have been watching the movie for 3 hours. One more thing, one word is used here, for or since. So when to use for and when to use since? For will be used in the sentence if we give an approximate time. If the time is mentioned properly, perfectly, then since will be used. Otherwise, we will use for. I think this much it is clear. The sentence formation of each kinds of present tense I have described you. So these 4 are kinds of present tense, means Vartaman Kal, and present tense are of 4 kinds, and these are the sentence formation. So today this much. Meet you in the next class.